Dear students, today we will be discussing case 3 when the premium is brought in cash by the new partner and the premium money is withdrawn by the old partner. In the previous case, case 2, we discussed when the premium is brought in cash by the new partner and the premium money is retained in the business. Now in case 3, it is withdrawn by the old partners. And who are the old partners? They are the sacrificing also. Old as well as sacrificing partners. Old and sacrificing partners, because they are the one who will be getting premium money. So let us start this case 3. What are the steps? Let us discuss the steps first. Then we will be doing a numerical, and if you want to see the illustration, you can go to illustration 22 and 23 of T.S. Grewal's book. So let us start with step 1. So step 1 is same as usual. If there is some old goodwill given in the balance sheet, of the firm, it has to be written off. And how this is to be written off? What is the formula for this? OPOR. OPOR means it has to be written off between old partners in the old ratio, old profit sharing ratio. Now step 2. In step 2, new partner is bringing capital as well as premium money in cash. So we need to record that. So step 2 will be the journal entry for contributing capital and premium for goodwill by the new partner. And third journal entry, step 3, and sometime you will find that only premium for goodwill is given to you. So you can give the journal entry for bringing premium for goodwill. No need to write anything for goodwill, because you will find in some of the question only premium is given. Now step 3 is this premium he has brought for the old and sacrificing partner. So this premium has to be given to them. And how this is to be given? This is to be given to sacrificing partners in the sacrificing ratio. So third entry will be entry for distribution of premium money. And how you are going to distribute this premium money? It is to be distributed between old and sacrificing partners. In which ratio? In sacrificing ratio. Sacrificing ratio. And step 4. So you are familiar with step 1, step 2, step 3, because up till this point we have already discussed. And if suppose you find that one of the old partner is gaining, then you can make adjustment here only. So what is the adjustment for that? Adjustment for that will be G2S. Now step 4. What is there in step 4? Goodwill premium money is withdrawn by the old partner. So whatever money they are getting through premium, this is withdrawn by the partners, because they have a right to use that money. So they can withdraw that money. So fourth entry will be withdrawal of premium money by old and sacrificing partners, because they are the ones who are getting. So we cannot write simply old partners. No, they are old as well as sacrificing partners. So two conditions must be satisfied. They should be old partners as well as sacrificing partners. So what is the journal entry? when amount is withdrawn, whether it's a whatever they are withdrawing, if they are withdrawing in cash, if they are withdrawing regular course of business, so the journal entry of drawing will remain same. Journal entry will be partners capital account debit, and you need to be specific, especially in this case they are the old and sacrificing partners. Old and sacrificing partners capital account debit to cash, or they can withdraw through check also to bank account. And if suppose they withdraw partial money, suppose they got whatever money they got through premium and they are withdrawing only 50% of that, so we'll be passing journal entry for that 50% which is withdrawn by the partner. And if suppose two partners are there, then old partner 1, old partner 2 account debit to cash or to bank. So this is the additional entry which you need to pass for this third case. Rest of the entries are already done by you. You are familiar with this old goodwill, how to treat this old goodwill, what is to be done when capital and premium is contributed by the partner, new partner, and how to distribute premium money. But this fourth step is, this is the new step. So now I hope you will be able to do the numerical on this. So let us do one numerical from T.S. Grewal's book, which is related to withdrawal of money, premium money. And in this case we will be doing question number 29. So I am trying to show you this question number 29. I hope you will be able to see this. Let us read question number 29. A and B are partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio of 1/3 and 2/3. So how to deal with this 1/3 and 2/3 means 1:2. On 1st April 2020 their capitals are 8,000 and 10,000. On that date they admit C as a partner, gave him 1/4 share in the future profit. So single share of partner is given to you and old ratio is given. C brings 8,000 as capital and 6,000 as goodwill. The amount of goodwill is withdrawn by the old partner in cash, and you are required to pass journal entry and show the capital accounts of the partner. Calculate proportion in which partners would share profits and losses in future. Means you are also required to calculate new profit sharing ratio. So let us start this numerical. This is question number 29 of T.S. Grewal's book, page number 5.88. So what is the first amount given in this book, first content given in this book? C is bringing 8,000 as capital and 6,000 as goodwill. And see, there is no old goodwill. Old goodwill is not given to you. So what is to be done if old goodwill is not given to you? Let it be as it is. We don't have to write it off. If old goodwill is not given to you, you don't have to do anything. Just carry on with the details, whatever is given to you. So this is particulars, LF, debit amount and credit amount, and this is my working area. The first journal entry will be cash account debit to C's capital account and to premium for goodwill, because he is bringing both in cash. So C is bringing 8,000 as capital and 6,000 as premium money. Total of these two is 14,000. And you can write down the narration also. Being capital and premium brought in by C in cash. Now second point, second journal entry. So second journal entry will be So second journal entry will be distribution of premium. You know how to distribute premium, and this premium will be distributed between old and sacrificing partner, and for that you have to calculate sacrificing ratio. See, whenever old ratio is given to you, old ratio is 1/3 and 2/3. It means this is 1:2. So whenever old ratio is given to you and new partners single share is given to you, this is 1/4. C is joining the firm for 1/4 share. In that case, you don't have to calculate sacrificing ratio, because old ratio and sacrificing ratio will be same. So let us see whether it is same or not. So we know the steps. Let firm's profit are equal to 1 and remaining profit is 1 minus new partner's share 1/4. So this will be 3/4. Now we'll be dividing 3/4 between old partner A and B in the ratio of 1:2. So A will get 3/4 multiplied by 1/3. A's share will be 3/12. This is new share. And B share 3/4 multiplied by 2/2 plus 1, 2/3. So this will be 6/12. And C share is already given to us as 1/4, C share. So you can equalize the denominator, multiply and divide by 3. So this will be 3/12. So your ratio will be 3:6:3. This is your new profit sharing ratio, or it can also be written as 1:2:1. So can you calculate their sacrificing ratio? Yes, so you can do with any method. So let us calculate A's sacrifice share. This is old minus new. So what is A's old share? A's old share is 1/3. New share is 1/4. So this will be 4 minus 3 is equal to 1/12. So 1/12 is the share of A. Now next is B's sacrifice share. Same way you will calculate for B, and B's share is 1/2/3 minus 6/12. LCM will be 12. So 8 minus 6, it will be 2/12. So now these are their sacrificing shares. So how do you know how to write sacrificing ratio? If denominators are same, you can combine sacrifice ratio, but this is not true in case of new profit sharing ratio. I repeat, in case of sacrificing ratio, when you need to combine the sacrifice of two partners, if denominators are same, but if you add numerator, this is not equal. Why this is not equal? Because this is not representing total share, it is representing new partner share, and new partner share is 3/12. So here their sacrificing ratio is 1:2. So they will be distributing 6,000 in the ratio of 1:2. So let us divide premium for goodwill. This is the distribution entry. Premium for goodwill account debit to A's capital account and to B's capital account. Now in which ratio? This will be in the ratio of old ratio. So old ratio is 1:2, not an old ratio, though this seems to be old ratio, but this is their sacrificing ratio. This is very important. sacrificing ratio. So let us divide 6,000 1 upon 3. 1 upon 3 means it is 2,000 and this is 4,000. And here narration is very important because, and you have to mention in narration, being premium for goodwill distributed between old and sacrificing partners in the sacrificing ratio. Sacrificing ratio which is 1 is to 2. So I hope this point is clear to you, that whenever single share of a partner is given and old ratio and no condition, and there no condition relating to the mutual ratio of A and B is given to you, we assume that they continue to share with the this arrangement, and in that case their sacrificing ratio and old ratio will be same. But still, if this come in one marker, then you don't have to show this working. But if the same question comes in 3 marks, then you need to show this working. So this is also very important. If it is a 1 markers question that you are required to calculate sacrificing ratio, so directly also you can write down. But if this comes in 3 marks question, you need to do the journal entries relating to goodwill, then you have to show 3 or 4 marker can come. Then you have to show this full working. Now what is the third entry? Next entry, it is clearly written that the amount of goodwill is withdrawn by the old partner. So this is the third entry, and this is the new concept which we are adding in this particular problem. So in this case, A and B both are withdrawing. A is capital account debit, B is capital account debit, to cash account. How much? And nothing is mentioned, so we assume that they are withdrawing full share of premium. Whatever they are getting, A is getting 2,000, so he is withdrawing 2,000. B is getting 4,000, so B is withdrawing 4,000. Being premium money is withdrawn by the old and sacrificing partners. So I hope whatever we did, the treatment in third case is clear to you. So this is very simple, only this is the additional clause. So for this additional clause you need to pass just this single entry, and rest of the things are same. So let us do a next adjustment, next case. Now this is case 4, where premium for goodwill is brought in kind by the new partner. Brought in kind by the new partner means sometime incoming partner may bring assets, and these assets may be equal to the value of premium and value of goodwill. So he can bring both premium as well as his capital in kind. So whatever he is bringing into the business, all those assets will be debited. We normally used to debit cash, but here we'll be debiting list of various assets. So whatever he is bringing, if he is bringing cash, so we'll be debiting cash, stock, machinery, land, building, furniture, whatever new partner is bringing, all those assets will be debited to new partner's capital account and to premium for goodwill account, and rest of the things will same. Will distribute premium for goodwill between the sacrificing partner, and then lastly, if suppose they want to withdraw, they can withdraw. So let us do various journal entries, possible journal entries in this case. So first journal entry in this case will be, if old goodwill if there is some old goodwill or goodwill already appears in the books, is there, goodwill already appears in the books, it has to be written off. And you know the journal entry for writing off existing goodwill, it has to be written off. And old partners, old ratio, old partners capital account debit to goodwill in the old profit sharing ratio. Now the second entry is where we need to accommodate this change and we need to write according to this case. So whatever assets are brought in by the new partner, suppose he is bringing furniture, so we'll give debit to furniture account debit. Likewise, suppose he is bringing land, so land and building, suppose land and building he is bringing account debit. Likewise, if he is bringing machinery, we'll make a list of all those assets which are brought in by the new partner. And even if he is bringing cash also, we'll debit cash. And to new partner, if suppose these assets comprises of his capital as well as premium for goodwill, so we'll write to new partners capital account and to premium for goodwill account. And likewise, the third journal entry will be entry for distribution. And distribution entry, you know, premium for goodwill account debit to old and sacrificing partners. And if there is some gaining partner, so you can debit old and gaining partners capital account debit with the gaining share of goodwill. So to old and sacrificing partners capital account. So these are the three entries whenever new partner is bringing goodwill in kind. So let us do a numerical from T.S. Grewal. Numerical question number 28. See question number 28. I hope you will be able to see question number 28 on your screen. X and Y are partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2. On 1st April, they admit Z as a partner for 1/4 share in the profits. Z contribute following assets towards his capital and for his share of goodwill. So Z is bringing all these assets for capital as well as for premium. So let us see the assets. Stock 60,000, debtor 80,000, land 1 lakh, plant and machinery 40,000. And on the date of admission, Z, the goodwill of the firm is valued at 6 lakhs. So through this, we will be able to calculate Z's share of goodwill or premium for goodwill. And we are required to pass necessary journal entry in the books of the firm on Z's admission. So let us start the journal entries which we will be passing. So this is question number 28, page number 5.88 of T.S. Grewal's book. And now you can do all the rest of the question in your assignment, home assignment, question number. You can start from question number 17. 17, 18 we have done, so 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. You can practice the rest of the question in your notebook, because by practicing more and more numerical, the concept will be more clearer to you. But I am doing question number 28, so you practice numericals as well as examples also. Questions given at the back along with the examples. So the first entry is he is bringing stock. Journal entry for stock account will be debited. Stock account debit, then debtors account debit. Let me write the value of stock. Stock which is given to us is 60,000 and debtors are 80,000. Then land is also debited because it's an asset. Plant and machinery debit. Plant and machinery is 40,000 while land is 1 lakh. And all these assets comprises of his premium money along with the capital, and nothing is mentioned. Question is silent relating to his capital. So how to calculate, how to bifurcate this total? So let me add all these items. This is 140 and 140. This is 280. So sum total of all the assets is 280, and this includes two items, capital as well as premium money. So how to segregate them? Nothing is mentioned to us regarding capital, but for premium, total goodwill of the firm is given to us as 6 lakhs. And new partner Z has joined the firm for 1/4 share. X and Y are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2, and Z joined the firm for 1/4 share. So can you calculate the premium money? Premium money will be 1,50,000. So total is 280. If premium is 150, capital will be 130. So I hope now you will be able to pass journal entry. Z's, who is Z? Z is a new partner. Capital account, this is 1,30,000. And 2, premium for goodwill. And premium for goodwill will be 1,50,000. So this is how we used to calculate missing figure, because this was missing, no hint relating to this was given to us. But premium for goodwill account we calculated through the goodwill valued, because Z is joining for 1/4 share. So premium for goodwill will be 1,50,000, and the remaining amount out of 280 will be his capital. Now let us pass second journal entry. Second journal entry will be journal entry for distribution. So premium for goodwill account debit, to X capital account and to Y's capital account. Now there is another problem also. Here we need to calculate new profit sharing ratio, because this is to be distributed in the sacrificing ratio. Now I told you earlier also, if old ratio is given to us and single share of the partner is given to us, in that case old ratio will be same as sacrificing ratio. So let us divide this 1,50,000 in the sacrificing ratio. I am calling this old ratio as sacrificing ratio because old ratio is same as sacrificing ratio. So this will be 3/5 multiplied by 1,50,000. So this will give you 1 lakh. We are dividing 1,50,000, 90,000 for X and 60,000 for Y. And you know how to write the narration. Being premium money is distributed between X and Y in the sacrificing ratio. Sacrificing ratio, which is 3:2. So this is how we deal when new partner is bringing his share of goodwill in kind. So that's all for today. We'll be doing more cases in the further lectures. Till then you practice all the numericals till question number 30. So your home assignment will be practice, do all the questions of question number 17 to question number 30, and you can leave those questions which are done in the lecture. And moreover, you have to practice each and every numerical of new profit sharing ratio. Then only you will be able to have a command over these two concepts, because these two concepts are the base of this chapter. And I am telling you, this goodwill is very important concept. If goodwill concept is clear in this chapter, then you won't be able to make any mistake in other related chapters also. So do it thoroughly and practice more numerical from other books also. Thank you. Have a nice day.